Still looping. No, it's not. Okay. Hi, friends.
Okay. Welcome
We made it.
to Wednesday Night Yarn Adventures finally. 5 minutes late.
Sorry. Hi, friends. Okay.
Some connectivity issues.
You want to show off what I did today?
Yes. Well,
So, we're in New Jersey. It's a whole new place for Yarn Adventure. Yay. Evie's never been here before. It's a whole new state we get to add to our list of states that we're sleeping in tonight. So, hey, look, there's Q, and there's Jeff, and there goes the laptop.
Katie's pushing the laptop off of her. All right, I got the laptop. You show off your
There's
sweater.
much judgment going on here, guys. I don't know if you know that or not.
Feeling very judgy today.
All right, look what I finished. It's all done. Yay! It's all done and ready for its debut on the Hill on Saturday, or in the fold-out cat booth, actually, is where
Yeah.
it will make its debut.
On the hill.
I
too.
want you all to see the back and my end management here. We did some braids.
Management.
Doing some very hardcore quotation marks here. All
It
right.
is 5 minutes
Check
is
it
like
out.
hours, Q.
We agree. Check out those braids of ends so that they're not just everywhere. And then I have some to trim because I did actually weave in quite a few of them.
I actually think it looks pretty good with the
So,
braid.
Anyway, it's all done. Yay.
That looks great.
I finished my Rhinebeck sweater before I crossed the New York state line.
And before we were in the car on the way to the fairgrounds.
Amanda says that it's not really a Rhinebeck sweater.
And
Hugh says that her booth and she is totes honored by comma laws.
Pam
Texas.
says howdy from Camp Verde, Arizona.
Nice. Okay, so we where were we last week? I don't even remember. I'm withholding
Let's
this now. You can
see.
talk.
I got
Okay.
it. Where were we last
I don't know.
Wednesday? We had not yet gone to Salem, right? Salem for the video?
No. I don't
Where
remember.
did we go before that?
I have no idea where we were.
Okay, so the day before we had just been to Evansville, so we were at Matt and Heather's in St. Louis.
Were we really?
Yep.
Cool.
No, we were at Matt and Heather's. Yeah, we went in the truck, remember?
No.
Yep, we sat in the truck and did the video.
Oh no, we sat on the couch at YarnCon. There we go. It's at St. Louis. I remember now.
We were at YarnCon that
Yeah,
late?
we were at YarnCon that late because they have LGBTQ Stitch Night on the second and fourth Tuesday or Wednesdays of the month.
The 2 YarnCom Stitch nights that we went to last week were like
We only went to
hopping.
one.
Well, within the last 2 that we've been to, not last week,
Okay.
but like the last 2 that we have been to
That is true.
have been hopping.
More than any of us over in Arizona. I would probably tend to agree. I don't know. It's pretty toasty in here. Very cozy.
Feels nice.
We're at our friend Amanda and Mike's home here in the lovely state of New Jersey.
Pam says it's only 84 degrees there with stiff winds blowing.
Only 84. I'm really glad it's fall. Anyway, so
we drove through Pennsylvania today.
We did drive through Pennsylvania today. Before that, we were in
So we started off in St. Louis, and we hung out with Matt and Heather, or we hung out at the yarn shop for a while.
We went to that one yarn shop in Shiloh. Needle
on Thursday.
Oh no, wait.
Fiber
and Threads Needle Crafts in Shiloh, Illinois. Gonna get it right. I taught sweater math. We had a wonderful time, and we hung out with Debbie. And check that shop out if you get a chance.
The weather was super nice.
It was absolutely lovely. It was a little warm, actually.
Yeah, it got a little warm in the day. But I was worried it was going to be hot,
84.
but it was pretty nice.
And then on Friday we drove to Salem.
Yes.
Went to my parents' house, and Saturday we drove my parents and us to my niece's birthday party. She turned 1 this week. Or is turning 1 this week. And we met a lovely little kitty who crashed our party, and we wanted to take home, but the kitty did not want to be touched. So the kitty is still living in Fayetteville at the park.
I feel like could probably have a pretty good life just living around the little pavilion there, hanging out with all the
Yeah, it
people who
really
come
like
by.
keys.
It seemed pretty happy.
And so
But we had a
yeah.
great time, and
then we drove
yeah,
back to Salem, and we tried to stop and see the comet along the way, but that didn't go very well because it was really cloudy.
it
And
was.
then on Sunday we hung out with my parents and did a lot of relaxing and cleaning up, getting some stuff together.
We got our COVID and flu vaccines on
We
Saturday,
did.
and the
Fully vaccinated.
COVID vaccine always makes me feel terrible for about 12 24 hours, and it did again.
This was no exception.
This was no exception. I actually felt pretty good. We came back, and so late on Saturday, we had gotten it in the morning about what 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
We got back to Salem in the evening. I sort of started feeling a little bit bad, and I forgot my strategy had been to just stay awake until I felt better. And I made the mistake of going to sleep. And
so then he had fever
woke
chills
up with
for like
chills and
hours, and it was a miserable experience.
weird dreams where I'm trying to solve problems that don't exist.
Yeah.
And
but yay immunoresponse. He
Yep.
was all better by the next afternoon when we went to a jazz concert in my hometown and got to see some of our favorite people. We got to see Emma Claire, who owns Peaceful Easy Feeling in Salem, and we'll be visiting them next month with the Yarn Truck. So you can come out and see us November 12th there. And then we packed it all in, and then on Monday we drove.
Well, on Sunday night, we went up to the top of the field at your parents' house and saw the comet finally.
We did.
And I talked about it last week that we were going to try to do it. And
he also took pictures of something else, but I don't know what it is.
I took pictures. Well, I actually put my telescope out while we were waiting on the comet to come into field of vision. I got my telescope set up and took some pictures of the Triangulum galaxy, which turned out pretty good. It was very clear.
Fancy Triangulum.
And I had actually tried to take pictures of that one a couple of times before, and it didn't turn out very well. But this one turned out. I was really happy with it. So, it's be very difficult for me to show you the picture. I usually try to put them in the presentation, but it's gonna be hard right now. So
we're behind. Anyway, so then we got up really early on Monday and drove up to Rolla and hung out in Rolla, Missouri at Uniquely Yours, the yarn shop there, and we had a fantastic day. The weather was quite chilly. It didn't break 60 for most of the day.
Pretty chilly, yeah.
And I taught a basic cable class. We made mug cozies, and we attempted to make mug cozies. I'm not sure we made them yet, but they're working on. So
it was fairly busy too.
Yes,
we had
it
some people
was.
drove. They said they drove from Columbia and a couple hour or two away.
And then we went to St. Louis and hung out with Matt and Heather and Heather's mom. Post photo shoot from the art exhibit that Heather made with Alexa's help. So Yarncom did this really cool photo art thing for
magazine,
some type of wedding magazine that I still don't really understand. But anyway, and then yesterday, I know the cozy mug class. Yes, Q, that's right. Mug cozy class. So we got up early on Tuesday, and started our drive to Cleveland area. And then last night we camped in Cleveland or outside of Cleveland. And then this morning we drove across the rest of Ohio and Pennsylvania and into New Jersey. And now we're here. And then we're staying here tonight and tomorrow. And then we're headed to New York for all the Rhinebeck festivities, where we're only actually going to New York Sheep and Wool this year.
Yes. We did on it was on Wednesday, last Wednesday, that we saw the aurora after the video.
Because we went out
St. Louis.
It was was tired.
We that seems like 2 weeks ago, but it was just last week.
So yeah, we did a very fast recap tonight because we're hanging out with our friends Mike and Amanda. Amanda is the person who actually got me into knitting, and so you can thank her for all this loveliness that has since transpired in the last 14 years plus. She's over there. She doesn't want to appear on camera.
The yarn and fiber.
Cute. to come to Rhinebeck. They have snacks.
Oh, cute! Don't tempt me.
She's very tempted, but I think they're going
They're
hiking.
gonna go hiking. They're doing
Yeah,
a thing
Girl
where they're
Scouts.
hiking a lot. Like Girl
Girl
Scouts
Scout hiking.
hiking
Yes.
most of the Appalachian Trail in northern New Jersey. So
Yes.
over the course of
2 years.
2 years.
No,
So
not all of them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
yeah,
Our nibblings are definitely overly involved in everything. So taekwondo
yeah. It's
and
that time of life when
Girl
you
Scouts
get
and-
involved in things. So
yes.
everyone's
So
having fun with that.
oh good.
Oh yes, we love Rabbit Row.
Yes.
We actually, Pam, we went to visit. We went to Corn. Oh,
Pam
speaking
says
of that,
that
here,
she
hang on
made
to
it to
that.
Corning, New York to visit her brother, and she got to go to Rabbit Row Yarns, and she wants to go make it to Rhinebeck someday. And I
Oh.
think that's totally amazing. Q says
It's
Amanda.
my Corning Museum of Glass shirt.
Yeah. Q says Amanda that you can hike anytime. She's yelling this, by the way. And then she goes, hike schmike, Amanda.
Very good points, Q. Very, very good points.
So we're
We just went and visited Corning like last month,
yes.
and we went to the Corning Museum of Glass again, and we went to visit Rabbit Row for the first time,
Yes.
and we actually saw her husband as well. We parked at our Airbnb, and a guy got out. We thought he was gonna talk to us about where we were parked, and he was like, "I have to ask. My wife owns the yarn shop down here. I
Did
have
you go by and say hi? I have to know about this.
we had just come from the yarn shop,
She says all that with love, and she will miss you.
but we love Corning,
Yes.
and
And we
maybe
love
someday
visiting here.
we'd like to visit Rabbit. We tried to get something set up when we figured
For
out
this
we were
week.
coming up, but it was just gonna be
We
too
couldn't figure it
tight.
out.
It was not gonna work with our travel schedule to make
Well,
that
and
fit.
they have a couple of seats left on their Rhinebeck bus.
Yes, this morning we saw
That
the
is
email this morning.
leaving Saturday morning, I believe, and so you can get a couple of seats on that. I think there's 4 seats available total.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a ride, look, Amanda joined.
Yeah, I'm gonna join the video. Okay.
Yeah, I love this.
Let's see what else.
Oh, I cast on things. Look, it's a teeny tiny thing. It's my skirt. Yay! Did you know I'm doing the cesium yarn Scooby-Doo Halloween countdown box? Did I get it right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually not 100% sure, but I think you did.
Okay.
We might win the award for worst lighting for our videos ever. Because I mean,
really bad.
week after week, it's like low light, way too much light, light shining right on the camera.
Last week it was like we were like in a flood light lit room. Yes. Yeah, it was great. Ooh.
Look
Thanks.
at that. Mike just moved us up like 2 notches in YouTube stardom.
So I'm knitting the waistband that covers the elastic on my skirt.
Dip your yarn in the
There's
water.
not enough water in there to dip it into. It's fine. Anyway, okay, so the thing we need to talk about tonight though is that we are running a benefit on our website this week where we are donating 25% of our sales to Hurricane Helene relief through the American Red Cross in honor of the fact that we are not at SAF and that we are actually here. So we are super sad that SAF had to be canceled this year. Instead, we are up here celebrating with our friends all the fibery goodness. So you can celebrate with us by helping us donate 25% of all of our sales from the website, yarnadventuretruck.com, to American Red Cross.
Yep.
So,
and that's from yesterday through Monday.
Yes.
The 21st.
Yes.
So we don't do a ton of online sales, but we're hoping this week to do some more so that we can raise some money for the hurricane relief.
Yes. So we would, if you want to check out the website, if you have any questions about anything, you can always reach out to us.
Mm-hmm.
We also just started a broadcast channel on Instagram. So if you haven't already, you can join all the randomness that is Katie posting from all the places all the time. It's called Yarn Adventure Truck on the Go. And we really do mean that because I just posted a picture that I saw. I was in the bathroom at Sheetz today, somewhere in Pennsylvania, and there was a someone had left a fortune on like the toilet paper like shelf, and it said, I don't remember what it said now. Do you remember what it said?
Nope.
But I thought it was great wisdom. I'm just gonna look now.
Clearly, these are going to be deep cuts from Yarn Adventure on the Go.
I think they're very important for what we're doing. It says embrace the unpredictable nature of life.
And Amanda and I thought it would be really funny if there would have been no toilet paper there. That would have been.
Well, toilet paper. So yeah, there you go. Oh, what does Pam say? Awesome.
Oh,
I don't know. The internet's not liking us at the moment.
I think it's been
It
okay.
just
That's the
flashed?
first time it flashed, I think.
Okay.
So.
Well, hopefully it's happier now. Oh, here you can see my sweater in all of its glory
right?
now.
Yeah, I got the water.
You got the water
Yeah.
in the laptop. Good. Okay. Look, it's highlighter,
Much better.
yellow, green, and purple. Yes. Okay. And if you don't agree with my politics, I don't want to hear about it. Thanks anyway. So, yeah.
Let's see.
Is
Did
that
we
it?
miss anything? I feel like
No, we just covered a whole lot really fast because we're gonna actually visit with our friends.
yeah.
All right.
Well, and compared to a lot of weeks, we didn't do a ton this week, so
You're having way too much fun watching in real life.
we spent a lot of time driving this week. I actually drove quite a bit this week.
Dean did drive a lot this week. It only rained on us yesterday. Oh, but we did get to see the comet the other night when we left
We
that
did.
one place.
When we
Rolla.
When we left Rolla and drove, we parked actually on the
Side of the interstate.
I was like, well, I think this is, and Katie, you were like, I'm just gonna take this one because I think it's
Yeah.
getting pretty dark. And yeah,
Yes.
Pam enjoyed your restroom wisdom.
Thank you.
We stopped, and it turned out to be a really, really good viewing site.
It did. We'll put pictures up if you haven't
I'll
already.
I'll do a Yarn Adventure collaboration post with Stellar Spectrum.
Yeah, and he might actually post it in our what is it called again? Broadcast channel. He'll post it in our broadcast channel too. So and we'll we also have views from the road. It was peak leaf changing season.
Yeah.
In central PA or not central PA.
All over Pennsylvania, yeah.
Anyway, all across I-80.
We drove the whole length of the state today.
Today was I-80 peak leaf day. So tomorrow might be good too. So if you're coming this way, definitely check that out. All right, we're gonna go now.
So we'll see you this weekend at the Fold Out Cat booth.
Building 29,
Building
booth
29, booth 2. And we may see you just walking around New York Shipping Mall.
You can see my shirt on Saturday at 1 p.m. on the hill with Neutrino.
And
yeah,
I'll at least one day I'll try to wear a Yarn Adventure shirt, although I may have my hoodie on. I don't know. We'll see.
How does one find this broadcast channel? It's on our profile page thing.
I thought it just went out to everybody.
No, it's on our profile.
Yeah.
And then I shared it in our stories. I'll share it again, Q. Don't worry. All right, we're going. Bye. Have a great week. Happy crafting.
Happy crafting.